All right, happy Friday. What's up, everybody? Says we're live. Just gonna wait a minute and see if anybody jumps on. Hope everybody's having a good week. I am. If you read the descriptions, we're live from northern Wisconsin. Up home, seeing some family and whatnot. If you jump on and leave a comment, say hello. Carry On Podcast, good morning. Thanks for jumping on. Appreciate you. It is a little cold up here. I think it was 19 degrees this morning as we drove into town so I could make sure that I blessed you all with my presence today. John Beach was what? John, what's up, brother? How you doing, buddy? So yeah, as you can see, I'm at the Caribou Coffee up in Wisconsin doing the show. Hope everybody had a great week. Hey, I want to start the show off this week and ask you guys a question. How do you guys get ready for Thanksgiving? First off, do you celebrate Thanksgiving? What do you do? Some people are turkey, some people are ham. What are your thoughts on that? Turkey, ham, or both? I want to hear you guys' thoughts. That's the question of the week this week. Turkey, ham, or both. John, it was 80 here yesterday. Yeah, rub it in. Yeah, I think the high tomorrow is like 40, and then it just drops into the low 30s. Chris Hellick, Uncle Louie, it says you're old, man. Lou, am I gonna see you? Are you coming up? Am I gonna see you this trip? Am I gonna see you this trip, Louie? John, you guys are something else. Man, love that you guys are jumping on this morning. I appreciate it. Yeah, so question of the week. Thanksgiving. How do you prepare for Thanksgiving? And do you turkey, ham, or both? So leave a comment underneath and let me know what you guys think. Last week when I was on, I kind of jumped off abruptly. Finished the show really kind of quick because I had a meeting with John and Stacy from Simper Savage. If you have not checked out Simper Savage, they have the best salad dressing and marinades. It's a veteran-owned company, just salt of the earth people. So John, Stacy, if you guys watch this, love you guys to death. And thank you so much. Always great hanging out with you guys. Chris Ellison, maybe, do you need my no, I certainly do not. I think I'm all right there. John, turkey stuffing. Yep, that's some good stuff there. I love it. I like the holidays this time of year. I always loved, coming back to Wisconsin, seeing family, hanging out. It's deer hunting season, so all you hunters that are out there, good luck. Be safe, shoot straight. Have fun, stay warm, because it's going to be a cold one. They don't have any snow up here that has stuck, which is all right. The one thing I don't like is when it's super windy and no snow. That's the part that probably bothers me the most. And my little brother is here. He's laughing because he built like this Taj Mahal hotel up in the woods. Pansy. Chris, let's see. Season doesn't start till tomorrow, so I'm wrapping everything up, Chris. So don't worry, brother. You'll get some pictures and stuff. I appreciate you jumping on, brother. So, all right, guys, listen. Let's get to the shows. Let's find out what you guys missed this week, and that way I can let you guys get about your days. I appreciate it. Keep the comments coming. I love them. Christine, hey Tina, how are you, dear? Lori Thomas is watching. Lori, good morning. S3, good morning. Good morning. We got a good group of folks on here. Those of you that are just jumping on, if you didn't hear the question that I asked earlier, how do you plan for Thanksgiving? And do you do turkey, ham, or both? I know it's an important question. You gotta figure that out. This is not my tree stand, Chris. I assure you, mine is not this nice. You guys, something else. All right, listen, here we go. Let's get started. Here's what you missed on this week's shows. We're going to kick it off with Not Your Average Operator. To start off, episode 71. Title of this one is Thank You for Your Service. Now, last week was Veterans Day, and a lot of the time you hear the thank you for your service. What does it mean? I'm appreciative of being a volunteer and sacrificing yourself for our country. What does it possibly mean to a veteran? So what the guys were trying to say in this episode was like, when you thank a veteran for their service, what does it really mean to them as a veteran? What does it possibly mean to them if the veteran has PTSD, is struggling with depression, survivor's guilt, relationship strains, divorce, and a slew of other things. So this week, in lieu of Veterans Day, the team tackles this topic to help bring together civilians and veterans on a more kind of human level. As society, both should strive to reconnect as common people instead of civilian versus veteran. I love this one. I think it's, I call it kind of bridging that gap between the civilian sector and the veteran community. Taking the time to get to know and understand what veterans have been through can have an amazing result on common perspectives about the military service and possibly help those veterans who are struggling with post-service. I know this resonates a lot with you veterans that are out there. A lot of vets watch this show. Carlos, good morning. It's challenging. You do something for so long and for so many years, and you get into that routine, and then all of a sudden you don't have it anymore. So the transition out is different, and I would like to go as far as to say that obviously from vets, it's transitioning is different, but there's a lot of people that make transitions in the civilian sector as well. Our community heroes, law enforcement, firefighters, when they retire and stuff like that, there's a part of that there as well. So this was a really good episode. One of the questions that they ask is, what can you do different the next time you approach a veteran? So I think that's a good question. So Tony, good morning, brother. Appreciate you being here. So Not Your Average Operator, great show this week in lieu of Veterans Day. It's a topic that definitely needs to be discussed. So talk about it. Let's hear what your guys' thoughts are on it. Check that out. That's this week's Not Your Average Operator. Nicole, good morning, dear. How are you? All right, next up, we got the Arms Room Show. Arms Room this week, every Monday, 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Their show is available. This week they have Sky Steele from Streetlight USA talking with us about the real threat of child trafficking in our neighborhoods. Let me say that again. This week episode is talking about the real threat of child trafficking in our neighborhoods. With Sky Steele, came into the studios. She is from Streetlight USA. Check that out. This is another important topic, and we've talked about this throughout this year as well. Child trafficking it doesn't get a lot of light in the mainstream media, and I think it needs to start. And maybe we start doing that more here, and how we can combat that and what to look for, because it takes a community to make some changes. So check that out. That's this week's The Arms Room Show. What do we have here? Looking nice. Thank you. Hey, Chris, I appreciate it, brother. Nicole. How you doing? Thanks for coming on. All right, what else we got here? Let's keep her moving. Let's see here. S3, I support Operation Underground Railroad. They rescue these kids run by former Navy SEAL. That's a good one, JD. I've heard of them. There's also Child Rescue Sawman's group. I know I'm pronouncing the name wrong, but check that one out. We'll talk that one again later on. Moving on, we got the Power of Investing in People podcast. This week, Shay's got 2 shows for you. Have you ever noticed that we become like the people we hang around the most? Ooh, where is this going? First episode this week, she has special guest Ken Hammond, shares his journey of the law of attraction, how big risks equal big rewards, even when it's not in your time frame. And we go deep into how mindset plays a huge piece of our success journey. It was a great episode on this one. I'm really excited about this next one, though. Next episode this week, she has a very good friend of mine, somebody I've known, and I'm blessed to call a friend, Mr. Boone Cutler. Boone shares his journey of identity crisis while recovering from wartime injuries. If you don't know who Boone Cutler is, look him up. Solid dude. I'm glad to call him a friend. And this was another great episode. Boone's an author. He authored the Spartan Pledge, which is something else I encourage you guys to look up as well. So check that out. This week's The Power of Investing in People podcast. Next up, we got Time to Shine Today with our buddy Fergie. This week, Kate Ekman is the author of The Full Spirit Workout, a 10-step system to shed your self-doubt, strengthen your spiritual core, and create a fun, fulfilling life. She's a broadcast journalist and a TV personality who brings her expertise in communications, performance, and mindfulness to her practice as a success coach for business leaders and professional athletes. This was a pretty cool episode. Check it out. That's this week's Time to Shine Today with our buddy Scott. All right, couple more. Short week this week. Next up, another great show. Drop and Give Me 20. Sorry about the background noise, guys. Drop and Give Me 20. They do 2 episodes a month. One on the 1st, one on the 15th. This week, Lindsay is joined by our buddy Steven, who is a veteran, and he's the founder of Knucklehead Media Group, and he's a fellow podcaster. Many of the principles he uses in business came from his hardships he faced in his life. He learned persistence, the ability to adapt, and the importance of having a mission and putting the mission into action. Steven is a solid dude. Glad to call him a friend, and he's doing some big things with Knucklehead Media Group and his podcast and stuff like that. So check that out. Drop and Give Me 20 this week. No carry out podcast this week. Yeah, I know. Why not? People are starting to ask. You guys are slacking. Let's get some more episodes over there. Carry on. I'm kidding. Not really. Kind of. All right, next up, we got the S3. This week, JD breaks down the WTF games of the last week, this week's Ask Clown Award winner, and why participation trophies should be banished from youth sports. Also, Week 10 of the NFL, top 25 college football teams in the nation to watch, and he also does this week's sports books parlays, including, there's a new one, including the Christmas picks, where the winnings will be used to support military veterans and their families for the holidays. That is awesome, so check that out. Check it out. So, yeah, you did. Let's see here. Next up, last show of the week, Baldy Reports. Go check it out, the Baldy Reports. They do their Facebook Live. on their Facebook page. And I am seeing your comments, Carry On Podcast. That's all I have. So Ubaldi Reports, go check them out on the Facebook page at Ubaldi Reports. They do a live stream over there. Big shout out to Simper Savage, John and Stacy. Love you guys. It was great hanging out with you guys last week. Listen, tax season's right around the corner. Go check out my man Anthony with My Tax Fella. They're freaking awesome. Absolutely love those guys over there. 2A Republic, if you support Second Amendment stuff, they got some great t-shirts. Go to 2arepublic.com, and if you use promo code HMG, you get 10% off every purchase. All right. Also, go check out HMG Beverage. Our coffee line is out, as you guys know. We're still filling orders, and we've asked about teas and stuff like that. I've been telling you it's been coming, and everything's been back ordered because of all this crap in the ports and stuff like that. So I'm excited to announce that hopefully by the end of this year we'll have everything in the works with that. So hmgbeverage.com, go check it out. You'll also be able to see our spirits and where you can pick those up. Hopefully they'll be in a store near you. Heroes Garden, those of you that are like self-sufficient, and since Christmas is right around the corner, go to heroesgarden.com if you want to start growing your own vegetables and stuff indoors. Got the LED lights and stuff like that. If you got questions, leave me a comment. Again, that's it. That's all I got for you guys this week. Remember, the important question of the week is, how do you prepare for Thanksgiving? Ham, turkey, or both? Let's hear it. That's all I got today, folks. All right? No show next week. Probably no show next week. Next week is Thanksgiving, so I want you guys to be with your families and whatnot. I may do an impromptu next week. We will find out. But as of right now, I'm thinking it's probably not, because I will be still in a food coma. So with that being said, God bless you. God bless America. I love you all. Thanks for jumping on this week. Be safe, you hunters out there this weekend, and I will see you guys maybe next week. Take care, y'all.